Hi guys, Alistair Taylor here, and today we're going to do a little comparison. We're going to do the Ping I blade against its predecessor, the S55. So we're going to hit 5 real balls on SkyTrack with each club. I'm going to give you a little bit of feedback as to the looks and feel for performance, and then we're going to look at the scientific stuff, how high it launches, how far it goes, how quick it's going to stop. And we're going to see, is the I blade an improvement on S55? So I have done a full review video on the I blade, so I'm not going to get too much into the technical stuff, but straight away in the back, very clean looking and a very, very classic looking club. Nice thin top line on top and just a very clean face with the white line. So guys, like I said, 5 shots. First off, I blade. I'm going to use the CFS distance shaft, a little bit lighter, stiff. For me, Dynamic Gold, probably a little heavy for me personally. Feel I'll get a bit more performance out of this shaft. Instantly felt softer, seemed to launch a little bit higher as well. Good solid strike, pitching 162. And I think even straight after the review video, it's noticeable how high this launches for a 7-iron compared to a lot of the stuff on the market. Now, there is a reason for that. The loft on that club is nowhere near what the loft on some of the 7-irons out there are currently. But high launch, nice high flight. A little bit out the toe, so not the best strike that I'm probably going to ever put on that one. 154 carry. Again, really up in the air, very soft feeling. Not as soft as a forged club, but very, very soft. Negative to that is I don't think it feels particularly quick off the face. So again, definitely looks like it launches a little bit higher off the face for me. Carry-wise, 171. And again, lovely, and I like the consistency that feels. You know, it looks like a really good player's club, feels soft. It's not forged, so it's never going to feel quite that soft. The advantage for cosmetics is it's not going to mark up like a forged club either. But certainly 7-iron feels nice and forgiving. Again, for me, you know, I think seeing the actual ball flight noticeably launches a little higher. Again, 164 right on the middle line. And yeah, I mean, I look at those shots and I could quite easily put I blade in the bag. Only a 7-iron, so it would be interesting to hit kind of 4 and 5-iron just to see if it was equally as forgiving when we get into some of the long stuff. So I was just tightening the head there, I just felt like it had maybe come a little loose on the fitting iron. One final one. Maybe didn't hit that quite as high, felt a good strike though. And again, still pitching 169. Okay guys, so 5 good solid shots with I blade. Like I said, I've tested a lot of products, so for me, it doesn't excite me with how fast it feels off the face, but love the look and feel of that. So with these being the fitting clubs, so you might have seen on the close-up of the video, there's no ferrule on these heads with them being interchanged. But we're going to switch over into the S55. Now, Ping are saying that the I blade, the face is half the thickness that it is on S55. So one of the claims is for more ball speed out of the eye. So interesting, I don't think it feels massively quick off the face. But we're going to S55. Again, from the back, very good looking, very noticeable with the tungsten in the corner, and doesn't look as clean and refined as the I blade. But let's get into the shots. Still looks very compact, small by modern standards behind the golf ball. But off we go, let's see how it feels. Okay, so a little pushy one, starting to draw back. Not the best strike, but 167, 169. Straight away for me, the first thing I notice is it feels a lot quicker off the face. Now, whether the technology will back that up, it feels quicker. Now, does it feel quicker because it's not as soft? Yeah, possibly. So, shot number 2. So again, setting up a little bit straighter, just turning to the left. Better strike though, it felt. 176, 181. Again, great shot. Definitely for me, these look like they launch a little bit lower. Probably peak height, not massively different looking at those first two, but certainly doesn't look like it kind of jumps up off the face. Kind of looks more forward than up. And again. So again, setting off a little right, turning over, pretty usual height, solid strike again, 166 carry. So yeah, definitely harder, faster feel off the face. Definitely feeling more like a cast club, they both are, but I blade a softer steel. So again, felt good strike, turning over a little bit more than I'm after. 178 carry. Again, good shots. I know obviously relative to direction and things, a lot of that's down to me, but good looking clubs, bit of forgiveness, and so far for me they look very similar. Felt a little bit off the bottom, and again still a bit too turny, but good 168 carry with the miss hit. Okay guys, so 5 pretty good ones with S55, 5 pretty good ones with iBlade. Let's look at some technical data and see how the two models stack up. So I think when you look at the overall ball flights there, certainly the iBlade in the red, certainly the peak height was a little bit higher. So we look at the averages, and certainly the iBlade, even though I had the same shaft in, I got a little bit more club head speed, but not quite as much ball speed. So certainly launched a lot higher, 19.9 as against 17.8. Carry was a little bit shorter at 164 over 171, so just over half a club shorter, but also spun quite a lot more. All in all, S55 performing a little bit more on yardage, but I would say the iBlade will give me that ability to stop it a little bit quicker and therefore maybe fire at a few different flags. Right then guys, so for me the claims that the thinner face produces more ball speed, I didn't see that. Now I'm not saying when they tested it on robot they didn't get more, because I could argue that if I've somehow presented that with a bit more loft, which I could have been, it launched higher, then maybe the ball speed wouldn't be as quick off the club face. So you've got that as human testing. But from my perspective, I have to go on, I'm trying to make the same swing on every club, and I've got to see how those clubs compare. So I didn't see more ball speed with the iBlade. So that meant S55 was just a little bit longer. It's okay, I don't mind that. I mean, it wasn't blowing my mind difference, it wasn't a club length different. So based on performance, they'd be very similar for me. If I look on looks and feel, iBlade wins hands down. So is iBlade better than S55? Purely on a performance perspective, on 7-iron, I don't really see it. I can see how it'd be of benefit when I get into 5-iron, 4-iron, 3-iron. I might launch the ball higher and able to keep it in the air. That's when I think they'd really stand out. But I would go iBlade simply based on looks and feel, because for me they look and feel more like a traditional blade, and I would love to have something in the bag that looks and feels like a blade that gives me that forgiveness. So guys, as ever, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. Comment below, let me know if you've enjoyed it, like and share it. Let me know if you've tried the two models. Did you have S55? Have you changed? If not, why not? Subscribe to the channel if you don't already. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here in the future. Stay in contact.